Missed opportunity there. Slides around the side, and the angles are so good from his trio. You can see they're just trying to control as much of this as possible. Seems like Carpsy's also lost his shield. Here's his perspective. What in the world? He tries to trigger the gladiator in the middle there to see if he can get him, I guess, to jump into the fight. Honestly, it probably wasn't even that. Probably just reaction. Saw someone there, fired at it. And Savage Mode is pushing in. Tag comes in, he finds a wipe. Kmart defends himself. He wins one of his own trades. And that's a problem for the enemies. They make it a 1v1 for him. They made that Elim available.
There's an opening in the box. Instinct is there, though. A kind of bait and switch. Everyone drops in, focuses over on Kmart. Instinct can then just shoot them in the back with the blue tack over and over. Wipes them up with just a few shots.
Quick and easy it was. So first place is completely hurt, but not out yet, which is still important for the standings. Wait a second, I might have spoken too soon as Cinnamon now gets pressured in.
How many more points can he really get is the big question. He has, nope, too long of a way to get this zone. Gets taken out. 129 points is what everyone has to beat to take first place for game number 5, to have a lead coming to the final game of the college championship for this season.
That was the biggest shakeup we've seen today so far. And this is when we expect it to happen in the final games now, when it matters most. First place team getting dropped. Don't forget, that's our season 0 champions that were holding it up until this point. Slowly, surely, they made their way there. They had that taste of first again. And now they have to climb their way back up. It's going to be a bit of an offset. Who's going to take advantage of the top teams being down? Harsh Control and Harmony have been playing so good up until now. Still doing it. 2 Rift to go fish. So yes, they can afford to quickly use this one, burn this one.
Oh, this is tragic. Focus from heights. Harsh almost going down. He has the other fish. He has to really get based up here. Hopefully his teammate finds the box too. There it is. Everyone now together. Harsh Control Harmony moving forward, still below Surge.
Oh no.
Oh my god, how is he alive?
Oh, time to rift out. Time to rift out. You got to use it. Don't lose it here. No. Instead, he's just going to mini. He wants to fight for it. He's looking for siphons down on the low ground. If he goes down, that's the whole rift. There it is. A little too close for comfort. Actually, I respect him for going for tags there. His team is below the Surge as well. Only 10 seconds now for them to find something. So he has to come up big here. He has to get into the mix. He can't afford to waste time. Into the box he goes, potentially. Harmony still hunting as well. Points are just being given out right now.
Placement dropped left and right. Shots fired all the way around. Control goes down in the box. All up to Harmony and Harsh, trying to look by, trying to get some shots in. They finally survive Surge, but the cost that one of their 3 legs they have to push forward in this competition. Harsh taking a lot of zone damage, more than he can actually handle. 32 HP, can only really operate off of the eliminations. Him and Harmony still in control right now. Harmony with a big shot out to Titan going down. The edit gets open. The siphon is there. The replay small. Not an opportunity that Harmony has to take. Has shockwaves, pops one, gets ahead, stuck in a tree. How are these guys even functioning at this point? He runs into another enemy, and it's still a live monster.
Yeah, he definitely just skated past that one there. This is the final destination, though. He's out 3 eliminations and a top 10. That is the plays that you want to make there as a solo in the final moment. Sage looking to do the same now. Dip DMA here to back him up, though. This is a full trio operating here. Mid-ground push, pushing players back. Flick is going to be a nice refresher for them. That's more and much needed mats. Shockwave in the inventory, too. Down in the low ground. Connor and Exceed still alive here. 4 Elims, rocket launcher, 6 shockwaves. Again, another team that is breaking their way to triple digits here now. Opportunity. Here it comes. There's 1 rocket. They have to time this rocket for an Elim, for a refresh.
Timed wrong. It could backfire. They have 6 more shockwaves to use to Exceed. Should escape now. He should pop it over. He's going to leave Connor on his lonesome, though. Pocket RPG might just be used in desperation. It comes out, but there's 5 shockwaves on his body. 5 shocks unused. Connor has 4 of his own. That's already popped one of his floppers to stay alive in the zone. It's just him, 21 mats, and a dream in game 5 to catch up to the rest of the top 5.
Yeah, he just saw someone as well, so he was trailing behind an enemy path, being very cautious now. Still has 4 shockwaves. He can make some plays with this, but he does have to time it. He's got to be very careful. He needs to play for placement now, and that's what he's trying to do here. Can't make that edit again. That was 3 players waiting for him. This cone is his, though. He can do it. Yes, that's a great shot there. It's a white tag. Wasn't enough to get the conclusion, though. Now he's trying to go down for it. Shockwaves on through. Goes up. Tries to look to throw him out. And no, there's someone all the way up top. It's multiple there. He sends that guy flying. No more mats, though, to hold it out here. What is he going to do? The bouncer comes out. Oh, gosh, the pump. No, he didn't hit it. It was blocked just in time. Knobs is lit, though. Knobs doesn't have a lot of HP.
He leaves him behind. Noms goes straight down. Connor's not able to survive. 500 IQ by Noms to take him down, and he gets one more placement. Noms gets traded. Dip is there. 134. Looks like he's in the lead for the whole tournament right now. Looking for the win as well. Sage, Dip, and DMA up against BHEGS on top. Is he going to be able to clutch this out? BX drops down, but no. Sage is there for the beam. But what a bunch of plays string together for the end of that victory royale.
Floor's weak. Where's this gonna go here? Oh no.
Flex on his own, taken out. Now Sash and Cut have to pick up the pace. Trying to make Duper lost time. Inside the box, Cut with the triangle. Oh, the stair edits over and over again. Sash needs to get into this box fast. Just to get a great tack. He's trying to push forward and through. The ping too low on Wills. Finally, though, somewhere in the box, the yellowed ramp, he's in there. The tack shot, they actually whiff. Will survives.
It was good. It was all good. Not only that, he had the siphons to lean on as well. So Wills,
2 people down, a full trio wipe. 7 Mars and BHEGS have a boost now in first place.
And there it is. That's a proper strategy, though. If you're top 10, you want to take out the kings on the throne, but the throne remains strong. The army just better up top, and just like that, they get wiped. But what do you expect, right? You really think about it. Let's talk about that. You go to a team's draw spot. I mean, they have the advantage, right? You really are throwing darts at the wall, blindfolded in that instance. But it is what it is. We've seen 2 teams now challenge these high-placing teams and get wiped out.
I mean, it'd be the smartest thing to do, you know?
And I mean, it's not looking good for DMA and Dip. They do find another knock. Luckily enough, they do get together as well. Okay, so they're back in the running here. And Chug Splash's weapon upgrade too. It seems like first place team might be able to run away with this. As I say it though, DMA gets punished big time on the outside of the storm line. And now down to 12 HP. This is a fight. This is a fight for $100,000 here. Will you be able to take home the crown and the championship? No time to take a zone tick here. Has to change layer. The movement is good though. The read is great. Back to the teammate he goes. And he realizes in that instance he had Chug Splashes. It could have ended. Sage's game is ended. He's out. DMA gets tagged too.
It looked like BHEGS is now last alive. 7 and Mars are down. DMA's looking over. This is second place. Looking to beam first. BHEGS, 1 HP moving forward. Kinster goes down to DMA. These might be the most crucial elims of the competition so far. What happened to DMA? DMA got confused. He hurt himself in his own confusion and goes down to zone.
Yeah, he falls into the zone trying to get the siphon there, and it wasn't enough. And now Sage is also out the game. 7 and Mars are out the game. The standings, they're mixed up here. They're mixed up. And there it is. You can see in the feed there. DMA's feed that pulls through. Zas finds a couple of them there. BHEGS falls as well. Now it's up to who said. Wait, trying to do something big here.
That's first and second out. I guess this controller must have died or something, but that's it for first and second overall. Travesty, but that means possibly even fourth place to climb up and take that first spot.
Control.
It's possible.
Here they
are.
are.
For Harsh Harmony Control.
They can. There's so much more placement to be made here. We know how much it's worth if you get that first place. There's upwards of 50 points here for placements. So this is very much possible. They have to take this whole game though. Harsh, Control Harmony, already on 4 eliminations. That's a big gap closer. Working as a 3-man trio. Yes, they hit some shots, but no siphon comes out of it. No elims either. The bully through. This is just chaos on every layer.
They're trying. There's a big shot. 136 right now. They need to pass 160 though. I don't think it's going to be that possible. I think it's even past 160 with all the placement that we saw BHEGS have. See what ends up dropping down. These guys are still being a little bit too complacent. They're not pushing boxes enough to be able to win the entire tournament. The top 10 will definitely be shaken, but it looks like for first place, Maryland might just hold on because no one can touch their point lead.
Yeah, they need to jump down. They need these elims. There's still so many players alive. 12 elims are available here. Another knock is going to go on there. High Flex at Haven. Django falls there too. Opportunity dwindling away. One at a time now, but still, if they can close out strong here, it's going to be huge. Another team looking to change things up though too. AJ, Shario, and Christoph. So it is a battle for placement still. Nonetheless, it's top 5. No one is safe there. Harmony finds a few more now in the feed.
We'll wait and see what Height ends up doing next. Big beams drop down. Jaw Crispy, Smarty fighting to get back into that top 10, fighting for the placement. Big shot onto AJ, and that's one big fragger down. Smarty goes straight up top again, possibly the split match, possibly just to stay and combine the drop down, actually staggering it first. Smarty staying up for the longest amount of time possible. Harsh and Control, the ones alive down below. They go for shots. Tracer had Smarty with the last charge pump. It's there. It's charged up. Control though dodges it. One flopper in play. There's a shot, and Smarty wraps up game 6. But it is the University of Maryland that stays in first. I believe it must be Mars BHEGS.
Crown our Play versus Fall 20 champion. It is going to be Mars 7 and BHEGS who take it with a lead. Just a barely thin lead here. The margin was so slim. Look at how close second and third place teams were. Oh my gosh. And just like that,